We know that we have to apply the commandments if we want to get out of here alive. Yes. You know that the only person gonna live here alive is the one who apply the commandments. 2/3 of God people. Those people gonna die here, burn in those ICBM missiles were coming here. You think America ain't gonna burn up? This is the last captivity now. Every one of you believe that America, just because you see America can give you light, give you all these pretty cars, you know what I'm saying, for real, some of you can have your own job, you be entrepreneur, you feel like God said, listen, it's good. I'm gonna attack you girls. You, my son, like a thief in the night. My sister, do you believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible? Okay. My sister here, she says she believes, and so far, she been going good. I'm gonna read something for you all, because you say you believe in the Bible. I know you never heard these things yet from you going to those church. What church you went to?
We go to a Pentecostal church.
Pentecostal church. You know that's a church my grandmama bring me to, and tell me that this is a real church. This is the church what God said. Then the day of Pentecost when fire fall on me. But when I go to that church, I didn't learn nothing when I leave the Seventh-day Adventist church. It's the same thing. Watch this. Let me read it for you. Come on, read it for me.
And Saul was consenting unto his death. At that time, there was a great persecution against the church.
There was a great persecution against the church. Come on.
Which was at Jerusalem.
So who Saul was persecuted in the church?
Who he was persecuting in the church, Saul?
Yeah. Who was killed?
He was persecuting the believers. He was persecuting also.
Who was those people?
The people that followed behind Jesus.
Who those people was following behind Jesus? What their name? What their name?
Oh, Peter.
What was Peter race? What was Peter race?
Peter was a.
Come on now. Come on now.
He was a Galilean. No.
Come on, sister. I can't believe what was in the church.
Was Peter a Jew?
Was a Jew.
Yeah.
He was persecuting the Jew. Those are the church.
Right.
Read it again one more time.
And at that time, there was a great persecution against the church, which was at Jerusalem.
So you see where the church was? Give me that in 7 verse 30. You know what I want now. So the church, what we supposed to be into as the 12th tribe, is not the Pentecostal church. It's not the Baptist church. The church, what we supposed to be into, we supposed to understand that we are the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. And the children of Israel, God established the Sabbath day too, right? That we must keep the Sabbath day. Do you get that now, my sister? So now, watch this now, come on. The book of Acts chapter 7 verse 8. This is he that was in the church in the wilderness with the angel. So who was in the church in the wilderness with Moses? With the angel now. The Israelite was in the church with Moses. So how do we have Pentecostal, we have Baptist, we have Seventh-day Adventist, we have Presbyterian, we have Catholic? What been going on here? Because when we as a people came to America on those slave cargo ships, we was enslaved and we was taught wrong. Right. So now for me and you to get back in the right perspective, you know what have to happen? Romans chapter 5 and 12? No. Hebrews chapter 5 and 12? This have to happen. The pastor ain't gonna do that because they went to the theology school. What so-called white man teach them what they said in this church. And you guys can't tell me that I'm lying. That's not true. All these pastors, they go to those theology, those seminary churches and those schools go teach to come and teach us lies. Watch this, read it for me. So God said this, if we want to get back to know that we are the church, watch this, come on.
The book of Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 12. But when the time that ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God.
You see that? That's the first principle. God do not want you to say, I don't. God wants you to what? Be taught again. That's the first principle for we as God people to learn again. The white man ain't gonna teach us the truth. You know why he ain't gonna teach us the truth? Because we are the one who make America great. Right. And if you learn and know what is the truth, you know what you're gonna do? You ain't gonna break the Sabbath no more. Right. You ain't gonna buy and sell no more on the Sabbath day. And that's what they do not want. Because we make America great. All they've been saying, you guys will go back to Africa. Do they give us a cruise ship to go back to Africa? Do they ever yet say you don't need a visa, you don't need a passport, just go to Africa? Do they say that? They will never let you free. They only manipulate in the mind that you put that fear upon you. No, God said you are the church. Right. And what the church supposed to do? Exodus chapter 20, you know what I mean? What the church supposed to do today is what? Today is what? What day today?
Saturday.
Huh?
Saturday.
And what you supposed to do on Saturday?
I don't know.
What you supposed to do on Sunday?
Pray. I mean, you're supposed to do this every day, worship God every day. It's no particular day that you should worship.
It's a person. It's a day what God give us to worship. Because remember, we're gonna read this for you, Exodus chapter 20, and you tell me if what God said, man said it on earth. God said it, but man do not say this. God, what you said, that's what man said. You know what I'm saying? There's no specific day to worship. No, God said, a day I give you to worship, and a day I give you to do your job. Come on, let me read it now, come on.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Hey, hold up now, my sister. I'm saying, some say that. Some people say that. But what God said, my sister, listen over here. She been learning. She want to learn. I want you to learn too. Listen what God said right here now, my sister. Come on. Hey, listen, it's good. I know the way how you dress and the way you look. You look clean and everything like that. I know you like the kingdom. Right. But if you disobey what God said, you're gonna burn here. Right. All of you all. I don't care how you want to look. I don't care what you want to say. You have a clean house, nice kids. If you don't teach them what God said, you're going to burn here. All of us going to burn here. Read it again one more time for me. Come on.
Exodus 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
How you going to remember it if somebody don't teach it to you?
Right.
If it don't be principle. That's what it said. You need that somebody teach you again. You see what I'm saying? The Bible says remember the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is not Sunday.
That's right.
Sunday is the first day of the week. Right. And check from Sunday to Friday, we get 6 days. He's going to show you in the Bible right here. Come on.
Sunday, Saturday, or Monday.
We're going to show you.
He said the seventh.
The seventh day. But watch this now. You see that now? That's why we're going to burn here. That's why we're going to burn it. I'm going to go back to Genesis 2 and show you the first day what God give us to worship or to rest. It was the Sabbath day.
Right.
Oh, now. So now. Okay, watch this now. Watch this now. Come on.
I want to know he say that word.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Okay, so now take your phone out. Come on, take your phone out, please. Every one of you take your phone out. Look what day on the calendar is the first day of the week. Right. Please now. Please now. I'm talking about day. Day. What day? I don't want to hear no Sunday, no Monday, no Tuesday. What day is the first day of the week?
Right.
Sunday. When the white man came in power, he named it Sunday, right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But it's the same day. Right. It is the same day what God gave us. Give me that in Genesis. You know what I want? Come on.
Genesis 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and rested on the seventh day.
See that? You see that? God ended all his work and rested on the Sabbath day. Where do God rest? Give me that in Surah the 36th chapter and the 12th verse. Where did God rest when he rests? God rests in America? God rests in Africa when he rests? Huh? Let us see what God rests. Let us see where is the rest. Come on.
Surah 36 and verse 3.
Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Oh, come on.
O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn.
Upon Israel, who thou hast made thy firstborn. Come on.
Oh, be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest.
That's what the Bible said. Right. That's what God said right here. upon Jerusalem. We were Jerusalem. Jerusalem was a people before what it became a place. He said, have mercy upon you, my sister, the place of thy rest. You see, that's what I'm just one of those tell you, sister. When we want to go against God, we say, I want to see Sunday in the Bible. You're not supposed to say that. God said we need to be taught again. You know what I'm saying? Because we taught wrong. You know what I'm saying? When we get out those boats. So now we've been coming back. We have to be humble down until we taught again. So I'm saying, if you want the kingdom, what you have to do? To taught again and to be taught again, we have to do. Follow his what? His commandments. Give me that in Matthew. You know what I want when the rich man find me that. So now, if you want to get the kingdom again, you don't. The only thing what you have to do is just like my sister right here. She says you want to learn. Yes.
All right. Now, I'm listening to our sister.
Yeah.
How she needs. I mean, yes, got to learn how to be taught. But how you gonna believe if I didn't know what I know? How would I know? Well, do you believe that the year is 57, 85? Do you believe that? See, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm in the 7 Adventists as well. We study the tribes. We know that we celebrate the calendar. God has his own calendar. Yeah. That's what we've been taught. That's what I've been taught. I'm just sharing what I'm taught. Right. And you got things we call this month, might be chips. It might be, this month they call it February. But it might be it's something else on God's calendar. It's else, because the first month of the year is start between March and April. Right. When all the trees been put in all this pollen, that's the first month of the year. You know what I'm saying? Which is the month of Abib. When you go back to Genesis, you know what I'm saying? When you go back to Deuteronomy, it show you. When you go back to Exodus, it show you what day would be the first month of the year. You know what I'm saying? So we know that. So what I'm saying, right? The white man give us a calendar. We understand that. But the first month of the year is the month of Abib, which is the Passover. So we start from there. That's why we know that when the moon's supposed to fall, the moon cannot be dark for you to set it full. The moon have to be full when it be beautiful in the sky. So we keep it 3 days ago. So if you look, just because it's dark right now, you could still see a glaze of the moon. That's what's showing you that you've been here talking about that. But we're talking about the two ordinances, what not supposed to be in the sky at the same time. The moon's supposed to be in the night and the sun's supposed to be in the day. Now we're seeing the two ordinances at the same time. You know what that's showing you? That's, you've been tricked. The Most High coming so quick and so fast, you cannot believe that. Why we are here teaching you the right thing now? We never know this. We used to go to the same seminary church like you all. We used to believe in clap iron and God love me, son. Wait until God. No, we know that we have to apply the commandments if we want to get out of here alive. Yes. You know that the only person gonna live here alive is the one who apply the commandments. 2/3 of God people. Those people gonna die here, burn in those ICBM missiles were coming here. You think America ain't gonna burn up? What about the Assyrian? What happened to the Assyrian when they time up? They enslaved God people how many years, right? When they time up, who take them down? The Babylonians take them, the Assyrian. There is no more Assyrian again because there was the top nation on earth. Now the Babylonians be the top nation on earth. You know what God did? God used, you understand, the Persian and the Mede to sweep them off the feet. After the Persian and the Mede do their time, God used the Greek to take them down. Now, you see that? From the Greek go to the Greco-Roman Empire. Now, Rome lose power, extend to America. This is the last captivity now. Every one of you believe that America, just because you see America can give you light, give you all these pretty cars, you know what I'm saying, for real, some of you can have your own job, you be entrepreneur, you feel like God said, listen, it's good. I'm gonna attack you girls. You, my son, like a thief in the night. You know how a thief attack you? When you're not looking out for him. But we are here to show you the danger before it happened. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't believe that, I can't help you, my sister. I'm just here as a messenger to just give you the word. I can't whip you. I can't beat you to do this. But what I'm saying, no pastors on earth cannot debunk what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying? You see that we go to the theology school, right? Look it up. We go and rip the top theology school apart. You don't see that? We rip them apart. They want to have our next debate with us. I'm saying, you guys not ready yet.
You know what I'm saying? Because the same book, what you're reading out of, they've been reading out the same thing. But how they cannot deliver the message like how we delivering it to you all. You know what I'm saying? Sister, I'm not looking at tithes from you. I'm not looking collection from you. What we are here to show you to repent. Right. That's the only way out. You see that? So if I was looking tithes from you, I'd see my collection plate right there. And before you go on, I say, sister, put something in my bucket. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that. So why are we really standing here? To prove what to you all? I'm here to show you that you are the sons and the daughters of the living God. And the only way out for us are people to repent. Right. You see that? That's what it is. What about that? That's hard? That's hard for you, my sister? What's your name? Tanya. Sister Tanya. What's your name, my sister? Huh? Marquita. You see that? Sister Tanya, Sister Marquita. Sister Teresa. You see that? So 3 women stand up here right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me see in the Bible right here that you guys can be holy too. You guys can be righteous. So give me that in Acts. You know what chapter 1 is? You know what I want? Come on.
Book of Luke chapter 1 and verse 6. Yeah. And they were both righteous before God, walking in all the commandments and ordinances of the Lord, blameless.
Hey, start from verse 1. Yeah, come on.
Verse 5. There was in the days of Herod, the king of Judea.
You know who was Herod, the king? Who was Herod? What race he was? No, what race? Because those people from the time of Herod is still here now. Right. We acting like they fly to the sky and there's new people on the face of the earth. Herod was a white man. Right. Herod, the Romans, white people. The Greek, white people, okay? Come on.
A certain priest named Zacharias.
Certain priest named who? Who was the priest? What race was Zachariah? He was a Jew. He was an Israelite. Right. See that? So Zachariah was in the Roman captivity. Right. All right? Come on.
Of the course of Abiah. And his wife was of the daughters of Aaron.
So Zachariah's wife was the same people as his people. Aaron was what? An Israelite? Israelites are Jew. Come on.
And her name was Elizabeth.
Her name was Elizabeth. Watch this. Come on.
And they both were righteous before God.
So what make Elizabeth righteous? How I can prove that you are righteous? Can you say you go to church, right? Yeah. So how can I prove that you are not or you are righteous? What make you righteous? Because it said Elizabeth was both righteous. It's a woman here, right? What make her righteous? See that? Give me that, righteous. Watch this. What make you righteous? If you want to say, I'm a righteous woman, and I want to believe that thing, that you're righteous, listen what you have to do right here. Come on.
And they were both righteous before God, walking in all the commandments and the ordinances of the Lord, blameless.
Yes. So you have to walk in all the commandments of the Lord, blameless. Right. So you guys believe you blameless? Wow! Why you all been doing your head like that? Like, God is trying to cover us now. No, I'm just here to just teach you. Because I want you guys to be righteous. Right. I want you guys to be blameless. If you learn, so what make you righteous? What make you blameless when you walk in all the commandments of the Lord? Watch this. I'm going to show you this. Because what we've been doing as God people, we are off, we're doing it wrong, and we need to know that we can fix it. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Read it for me. Yeah. So I'm just here to just show you because I want you guys to be righteous. Right? Right? All right, come on.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. Yeah. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Huh. Do you learn that in the church? What is it? A woman must not wear what belongs to a man. That's why I like you, sis. You know some sister would go around that thing.
Right.
Some sister would go around that thing, but no way. Pants. Right. God said, do not wear pants.
That's right.
See that? Come on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So what kind of garments your husband must wear? Huh? What he must not wear?
Oh, he must not dress.
That's what it is. Because I know if you go in that house and see him in that dress, you gonna... Oh my God. What's her name again? You gonna hear Tanya mouth. You think Tanya easy when she roll those eyes over and take out those glass and rest on the chest? Oh my God. I'm lying, Tanya. You gotta tell him about the sugar honey iced tea. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. You see that? So God said we must not do that.
Right.
See that? So that's a part of repentance. Now we know, and we do not do it no more because what? A dress belongs to a woman, dress and skirt, pants, and all these things belong to a man. What about that? You ready for that? You ready for God? You ready to do what God said?
I'm wearing my...
Sister Tanya. Sister Tanya.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in God?
I really do.
Yeah?
I really do.
Okay, so now, if God tell you to do something, why you want to tell me that? Don't tell me that. Think first before you said it, because what? When you said it, you know what been happening? You don't believe that God hearing everything what you're saying right now. You see that? So why you saying it? When you know that you have to do it?
Because I'm being real within myself and God.
No, it's not within yourself. It's within the mind, what the white man teach you here. That's what you've been bringing out to us. That's not your mind. Your mind's supposed to be what? Read it again, righteous. Read it again. That's what the Bible said right here. Come on. We're supposed to stop doing these things. We don't fear God. We don't know what God can do. God can make you go home and get a stroke. Do you want to get a stroke? That's your hand look like this. And you've been dry like this, walking down the street. You don't want that. So why you don't want to do what God said? You see that? We don't fear God. God is the one who make people get strokes. God is the one who kill. God is the one who make alive. God is the one who do that. So we have to come back to that mindset. We have to be more fearful, more serious when it comes to the Bible. See that? Read it for me. Come on.
Luke 1:6. And they were both righteous before God, walking in all the commandments and the orders of the Lord, blameless.
Blameless. Blameless.
What is nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.